It's been 2 weeks. I had the pleasure of borrowing this Harley Davidson from, obviously, Harley Davidson. It's a Road Glide CVO ST. I've been taking it back and forth as a commuter to home every day. I took it to the canyons this weekend and tried to keep up with my buddies. Just had an incredible time. I think it's the watching the bagger races at Barber that kind of really got me interested in Harley. Not just that, but I've also seen just the camaraderie and just how big of a following they have worldwide. I 100% get it after this trip. It's just super comfortable. I really like the sound system. I know it's kind of like it's something you won't normally hear me say, but hearing the speakers go and it's just kind of like a party wherever you go. It's just a more casual kind of experience. The thing about that really kind of surprised me was just how well it handles. It actually does really well. It steers really light when you're going. It's a bit of a, I don't know, battleship, if you will, to try to park it and roll it around. But after you get used to it, you sit nice and low, you sit back. You have a different kind of stance when you're on these as opposed to the sport bikes and stuff, obviously, but you kind of find yourself kind of like shrugging over a little bit, putting your shoulders this way, and every time you hit the gas, it just throws you back in your seat. The bike has 145 foot-pounds of torque, just under 2,000 cc's, so you can imagine every time you shift, it kind of pulls you back. It's just a really great sensation. I want to tell you, I can't think of I think the only complaint, if you're a Southern California person, is we're allowed to split lanes. And with this, that's really kind of difficult. What I've kind of learned after about 2 weeks of riding, and maybe even a week of riding, is you're riding a Harley Davidson. So the rules don't necessarily apply. You kind of make your own lanes, you find yourself on shoulders, you're doing stuff that you wouldn't normally do. The other thing I really liked about it is just the camaraderie. You know, I'm one of those people that when I ride, I wave at every motorcyclist. I stop and help them if they need help or whatever. But when you see a Harley guy or a Harley person or another Harley person, it's a more enthusiastic kind of wave. It's like a hoorah kind of thing, and it's kind of fun. Overall, it's one of those bikes I can just see riding through the hills on. I could definitely see it on the East Coast where you can't split lanes anyway. So it's definitely comfortable for that. Once again, thank you so much. I'm at 145 pounds of torque. I just can't get over how much it just ripped every single time. But thank you to Harley. This, once again, is a Road Glide, a 2024 Road Glide CVO ST, if I remember right. Oh, and you know, this kind of stuff, so handy. Just to be able to throw luggage in. Some neat accessories that I'm sure Avi and stuff will point out is obviously this cool filter sticking out. It gives it that whole muscle kind of look. It's got pressed carbon fiber throughout. It's got like the fender here. Some bugs there for me riding this weekend, and obviously the aftermarket wheels, the exposed reservoir shocks, low carbon fiber. It's a good looking bike. It's definitely influenced by the whole bagger thing, and I get it. It's just a really fun, mature riding bike, and I kind of think I need it. So once again, thank you Harley Davidson, thank you Riff for recording this, and until next time, it's awesome.